Hello and welcome back to the Amazing Nerdiverse. I'm Jeff Grant.
I'm Steven.
Today we're going to be reviewing Wonder Woman. So we just got back from seeing the movie. We were at one of the Wonder Woman fan screenings that they're doing for Wonder Woman Wednesday.
Wonder Woman.
It was really exciting to finally get to see the movie. It's been 75 years that this character's been around in comics, and we're finally now getting the first Wonder Woman movie, the first female-led superhero movie on the big screen. Don't say Catwoman. Don't say Elektra. We're not counting those.
Why?
I know they're your favorite movies.
No.
But we're not counting them.
They're not any good.
Thankfully, this movie is not as terrible as those films. I enjoyed it quite a bit, actually. I think this might be, my favorite DCEU film of the 4 we've gotten so far. I might rank this one definitely above Suicide Squad. Above Batman vs. Superman because I had fewer problems with it and stuff. And I think I even like this more than Man of Steel, which I had a few issues with, but I still liked overall. Where does it fall for you?
I like Man of Steel a little better.
A little better?
Yeah.
But do you like it better than BVS and Suicide Squad?
I might say yeah. Just because the tone of the movie is a little bit lighter than Batman v Superman.
Yeah, it's easier to get into. Wonder Woman talks to people.
She smiles.
She smiles? Like, there's a whole scene where, she saves some people and they're all coming up to her and she's smiling.
That's spoilery.
That Wonder Woman saves some people?
Spoiler alert. Wonder Woman saves somebody.
Yeah, maybe that's a spoiler alert. I don't know. My bad, but she smiles and that's worth noting. What are your thoughts on the movie?
I thought it was good. I had a few problems with it, but overall I thought it was alright. She's not a very good actress.
She's okay, and she's even pretty decent in certain scenes, but there's some where it's a little rough, man.
She's trying.
But, there's a lot of actors out there who aren't great actors. Arnold Schwarzenegger, Steven Tukert. The list goes on. Gal Gadot's not a great actress, but I think she's a good Wonder Woman. I really do. I think she pulls it off. The accent is rough. I did appreciate how they made all the other Amazonians on Themyscira. They gave them a similar kind of accent to kind of match her, because she's the one that's going to leave the island and go on for the rest of the movie and all the subsequent movies. It's her journey and everything, so she's the one we're going to follow. So it makes sense to have them kind of mimic her accent.
There were a lot of similarities to Captain America. She has a shield like Captain America.
Yeah.
She does throw it at somebody. It doesn't come back though.
On its own.
Yeah.
She has to walk over and get it like an asshole.
For some parts, I felt like her character was just good for the sake of being good, which I don't mind.
In a superhero thing, yeah. I mean, I'd rather them want to be good than want to be assholes that let people die.
Right. I like the CGI work with the lasso of truth.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun with that. And
hitting people with it. I thought that was I don't know why I didn't think of they can use CGI to make that look cool.
All of the action was great. I thought all the action, the fight scenes, the choreography and stuff.
A lot of bracelet moves.
Yeah, a lot of blocking some bullets. There was a little bit of overuse of some of the the slow-mo and some things, especially, and some of the bigger fight scenes towards the beginning of the movie with the Amazonians and stuff. It kind of felt like they were overusing slow-mo to maybe hide some of the other actors that were playing Amazons, hide their fighting choreography and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Make it smooth over that a little bit. They kind of relied on that a bit too much, but overall the action was fantastic, I thought.
Could have used a little less Steve Trevor in the movie. Since Gal Gadot is not a very good actress, Chris Pine really overshadowed a bit because he's a good actress. And I thought they could have just taken some of his scenes out of the movie. Or just
he's in it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, he's in it a good bit. And it's called Wonder Woman, not Wonder Steve.
I'd watch Wonder Steve.
You're watching it now.
I do think that Gal Gadot and Chris Pine do have a good chemistry. They had a good back and forth. There were some sweet moments between the two of them, and then there were some really funny moments between the two of them. And I think that really carried a lot of the middle part of the film.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of humor, this was a really funny movie. The DCEU has been like super dark and gloomy and like all the whole gloom and doom kind of feel, and like this movie really embraced like the humor and stuff like that people want to see in these types of films, the superhero films.
Overall, the tone is lighter and it's a little bit more positive of a message.
I could have used more Lucy Davis's character, Etta Candy. Could have used a lot more of her. She was really funny in what we saw her in, and then she just kind of fell out of the story for the most part at a certain point, about halfway through the movie.
Dr. Poison got a spooky old mask. She makes poison. That's all I'll say about it. I don't want to give anything away. She makes poison. Scary poison. I don't know if you know that. I really like the music in it.
Yeah.
Is very aside from her main theme, which I would have liked to hear more of.
Yeah,
but
it's in there. Would I like to hear a little more?
There's like a it's in every superhero movie where like they have a moment to decide what to do and then they leap into action, and she starts doing it, and then they start playing a very orchestral music. It's very uplifting. So I do enjoy that. It really adds to the action, I think. Could have used more emails. Yeah,
there's never enough of those. I know it's my long-standing opinion that 50% of each DCEU movie should be done
via email.
Via email.
Tweets.
Yeah.
Text.
As a whole, I enjoyed the hell out of this movie. I'm really happy to say that I enjoyed it. Because I was a little nervous just because the last couple of DCEU movies have been big letdowns, but I was really pleased to say I really enjoyed this movie. I'm going to give it a 8.5 out of 10. Golden Lassos of Truth.
I'll give it a 7 Steve Trevors.
7 out of 10 Steve Trevors?
Yeah.
Alright, that's it for our review. Click like and subscribe to this channel for more podcasts and video reviews. Follow us online. Subscribe to the podcast on iTunes. Leave a review. All that good stuff. Leave a comment down below. Follow us online at facebook.com/The Amazing Nerdiverse, on Instagram at Amazing Nerdiverse, and on Twitter at Jeff_Grants. He's at Steven Tucker, and we are at Nerdiverse Pod. And until next time, I'm Jeff Grants. He's Steven Tucker. We'll catch you right here in the Amazing Nerdiverse. Hit him.